Am I the a-hole for not volunteering to sleep on the floor even though my friends were hinting that I should? Last night, my friends and I, all 16 to 17F, basically had a sleepover at one of their houses. There were 5 of us in total. My friend has a queen-size bed, I think, so it was really cramped in there with not much arm or leg space. At one point, everyone got tired of trying to make it work. So my friend Amanda, whose house we were sleeping at, suggested that someone sleep on the floor. She said she'll get some extra pillows and blankets for that person. If I'm being honest, I know that comment was made towards me because I am on the bigger side compared to my friends. I kinda just brushed it off because although no one said, "You're fat, sleep on the floor," it kinda felt like they were implying that. As soon as Amanda said someone should sleep on the floor, they all started talking about how small they were and they weren't taking up any space, so it shouldn't be them. I knew they expected me to say I'll sleep on the floor, but I never did. Since no one offered, eventually Amanda slept on the floor herself and acted like it wasn't a big deal. My friend Taylor said something like, "You shouldn't sleep on the floor in your own house. I think the person who takes up the most space should." After that, we just laid down and there were still little comments like, "It's still not enough room. Someone else should have gotten on the floor," and "I feel bad for Amanda." Everyone did eventually go to sleep, and the topic was over. I couldn't stop thinking about it. The whole night, everyone was throwing indirect insults at me and making me feel like I'm at fault for Amanda having to sleep on the floor at her own house. I do understand that I'm the bigger one and it would have been more spacious without me on the bed, but they were making me feel really bad. I feel like they went about it the wrong way, and once Amanda got on the floor, they should have let it go. I kept replaying the night in my head, wondering if I really was being selfish or if they were just being mean in a subtle way. The way they kept dancing around it made me feel singled out without anyone actually saying anything outright. I didn't want to start drama, but I also didn't want to let them guilt trip me into doing something just because of my body. It felt unfair. I kind of feel hurt they would pick me like that just because I'm fat. So am I the a-hole for not volunteering to sleep on the floor at a sleepover even though my friends were clearly hinting that I should because I'm bigger than the rest of them, and it would have given everyone more space on the bed?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole, Amanda is a poor host. Proper host etiquette is that of course she should be the one sleeping on the floor. It is her job to take care of the comfort of all her guests. In truth, everyone should have slept on the floor during sleepovers. We used to all sleep in the living room, not someone's bedroom. People would take up floor or couch spots and everyone brought their own sleeping bag, knowing they might sleep on the floor.
Not the a-hole. They weaponized politeness to shame you, then guilt-tripped you when you didn't fold. You're not responsible for their cowardice to be direct or their passive-aggressive way of singling you out without saying your name.